It is grocery haul time, baby. All right, let's do this thing. I'm gonna be making my mom a watermelon cake for Mother's Day. It's not yet watermelon season, but they have the little mini watermelons. Let's hope that we'll be okay here. Got a watermelon, got a honeydew. No, cantaloupe. And it smells like cantaloupe. That's how you know it's a good one. You should be able to smell it. So I got these, got those melons. Blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries to go on the cake. God's gift to earth, the red grape. And I know I hate that there's so much plastic, but I bring my reusable bags. I try my best. Green grapes. Are you team red grape or green grape? Let me know in the comments. In orange, this is all for the watermelon cake for Mother's Day. I got just a few cherries to put on top of the watermelon cake. Some kiwi to go on the watermelon cake. Take a shot, every time I say watermelon cake, take a shot of the ginger turmeric shot from my Healthy Gut cookbook. Some dragon fruit. Dragon fruit rocks. It was pricey though. It was pricey. One of my favorite veggies, cauliflower, which is not going on the watermelon cake. Onion, I love steamed red onion. I'll throw it in the steamer. Yum. I got cilantro, believe it or not, to put on the watermelon cake, not to eat. It's just gonna look pretty. I could have gotten mint, fresh mint, but I could only find, the fresh mint didn't look nice, so I got cilantro, but I would suggest mint. Another one of my favorite veggies, can you guess? Brussies. Again, I hate all this plastic. Stoplight peppers, which aren't a stoplight. Where's the green? And then I got a bunch of zucchini. I won't even take it all out. Just trust. And I know, I don't have to tell you. And summer squash. Okay, so now I am filming a couple things. First, I am filming a fridge, hello sir. I'm filming a fridge makeover for my Slim on Starch program. I'm gonna show them exactly how I clean out the fridge and how I set up a fridge for success. I'll give you a little sneak peek of that now. We all aspire to have that Pinterest-worthy fridge, right? Well, today I'm gonna show you exactly how you can make that, even if you have others in your home that don't eat this way. These are gonna be linked below so that you can get these as well. This module is going to be so satisfying for you as I take everything out of the fridge, wipe it down, clean it, and then we're gonna restock it together to set you up for success. The way that you, a cat in the fridge, the way that you stock your fridge is crucial, and it determines whether or not you're going to be successful. You can show me two fridges with the exact same food and contents, but if one of them is not packed the right way, that person is not going to be successful. Whereas the one that is packed correctly, that person is going to be successful. Let me show you the problems with the fridge that's behind me. And don't worry, we're gonna fix it together. So I've put everything into the containers and I've lined it up in the order that I want it to be in the fridge. Now I'm gonna load it up in the fridge. How gorgine does all of this look? I'm just getting it on camera here for my short form. But now I gotta realistically set up what my fridge is gonna look like for me and my boyfriend. And that is going to be on my Slim on Starch program, how I set up my fridge for success. A little mini fridge tour because the full fridge makeover is in my Slim on Starch program. So the full, how I clean it and get everything prepped and ready to go and dividing it between my side and my boyfriend's side, that's all in my Slim on Starch program. So make sure you're in the Slim on Starch program. But the left side of the fridge is mine and the right side of the fridge is my boyfriend. So all of his stuff is over here. All of my stuff is all beautiful and color coordinated over here. In my pantry, this is where I keep my potato stash. I'm low. I actually need to go to the Asian market today and get potatoes. There's my fridge. It is Mother's Day on Sunday, so I'm going to be making Healthy Mummy, one of those watermelon cakes that we've all seen on Pinterest. And I love this because not only is it just a fun thing to do, but I love stepping into the version of myself that I always wanted to be. Like, how cool if I could be that creative. And I am very inherently artistic and creative and visual. And you always see those things and you think, oh, I don't have time to do that or whatever. No, I'm stepping right into it. It's like the shirt that you're waiting to wear for the perfect time, the dress that you're waiting to wear, the whatever. No, today's the day. All we have is the present. I'm making the dang watermelon cake and I'm going to film it for short form, but also here with you. I just need to, so I need toothpicks for my watermelon cake. I overnight shipped them for Amazon, and I went down to get my package of toothpicks for today. I'm ready to go, I'm ready to film. And I had toothpaste delivered, which yes, I did purchase. However, that is not what is needed at this time. So now I'm walking to get toothpicks. And it's a little chilly, it's like 50 degrees. And I'm wearing shorts because I was in my apartment. But I'm walking fast because I just need to get a hold of these. And thank God I solved the toothpick debacle. These were $1.99. I really think they could up their price. But hey, that's just me. I would have paid more. You don't buy toothpicks unless you really need. Nobody buys toothpicks just in case. Up your price. People are buying your product in desperation. I'm gonna chop off the ends of the watermelon. Ooh, it's actually looking pretty red. Awesome. For this time of year, I'll take it. Why do I feel like you can do something cool with the rinds? Okay, this is gonna be a mini watermelon cake. Uh-oh. I also have a cantaloupe that's gonna go with this. This is gonna be fine. It's gonna turn out great. Cantaloupe. I didn't realize the mini watermelons have seeds. Okay, that's better. This is better. So I think I might make this the base. Yeah, that one's bigger, so that's gonna have to be the base. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stack it. This is gonna have 4 tiers. We'll do the melon on the bottom. All right, so I'm gonna do a little bit. I'm gonna do cantaloupe on the bottom, and then watermelon. I'm gonna do another tier of cantaloupe, but I gotta get the seeds out. This, and then I'll do this one a little bit smaller, but I don't have much wiggle room here. I'll have to cut it this way so that I don't mess it up. It'd be a lot easier if the watermelon was actual size, but they only have the small ones. Is this a little small? Yeah, okay, that'll do. That will do. We will take it. Some toothpicks in to secure it. Then we'll do some watermelon. I know what I'll do. I'll do this guy. And then I'm gonna take more watermelon and put it around the base to give the illusion that there's a watermelon base. This watermelon is good. I should save the rest of this melon, which I will. My counters are so sticky, this is crazy. Now for the fun stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that watermelon at the bottom, we'll see. Like, I don't have much real estate. It does make it look bigger though. Okay, this is all a maybe, these watermelon pieces. Actually, I'll keep them. Let's do the berries. Actually, let's do grapes. I love grapes. Making it into a line that'll kind of curve around. All right, we'll come back with more of those in a bit. Let's do some red grapes. Actually, those should keep going around. All right, now I think I should do the big, should I do the big ones first or should I fill in the berries? Berries tend to get lost since they're smaller, so let's do the red grapes now. This would be a great activity to do with kids. Now that I kind of have my follow along with the path, you know? All right, fam, we've persevered and I'm low-key so impressed with myself. It was a little touch and go there for a minute, but you gotta persevere. This is the coolest thing I've ever done in my life. I love the cherry on top. I actually want to put some blueberries on top too. That would be pretty. And I have dragon fruit. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Do I need to start a side business? Dragon fruit. Dragon fruit is so good. I'm gonna scoop some out. Dragon fruit's pricey, y'all. Should I put it up on the top here? There's really nothing going on up there. Yeah, I'll put it up there. Some down here. You know what? I'm gonna pull this out and put another blueberry on the end of it here. Ah! Okay, I think we're almost done here. Oh my goodness. Just put the berry on and then put it in. I've outdone myself. Oh, I didn't even put the cilantro leaves on. I'll put some leaves for garnish. This is the most beautiful thing I've ever done in my life. Voila! Here is your friendly reminder to remember to supplement with your vitamin B12 if you want the cleanest one you'll find. Mine is linked, no GMOs, no sugar, no oil, no gross stuff. If you're on a plant-based diet, please be responsible and supplement with B12. Happy Mother's Day. I've been getting so many questions about the sets I've been wearing. I know they are the cutest. I feel like because I didn't make them, I can say they're the cutest. Normalize saying that your outfit is adorable. Even if you are the one that sewed it yourself. This outfit is adorable. But I am going to do a video where I'm showing everything. I got a bunch of sets and I'm so excited about them. I'll talk more about this when I actually do the try on haul, but I feel most comfortable in a high-waisted skirt with a tight top, and when the skirt flows out, like, this is me. I'm so comfortable in this, in activewear. High-waisted, I'll talk about it later, but anyway, it's Mother's Day. I feel like I'm moving into my parents because I have this whole list of things that I have to bring with me. So we're headed over there for Mother's Day. It was a little bit touch and go about exactly what we were going to do for Mother's Day, and normally when my dad knows that I'm coming over, of course, he'll make more food, but me specifically, he's like, I double the amount of veggies that I buy. So because they didn't know that we were going to come over, like I said, we weren't quite sure, you know, people were moving around, you know how it goes. So I'm gonna bring some veggies with me just because I'm not sure how much there's gonna be, and I wanna just waltz in and be like, feed me. Got my reusable bag. I'll bring my microwave steamer. And normally, if I were doing something like this, I would actually chop up the veggies ahead of time. But I'm not sure, he might have enough veggies for me, in which case I won't cook any. But I'll bring some potatoes. What do we have here? I'll do some summer squash, some zucchini. Honestly, I'm just gonna do that because he'll probably have other stuff. I need the cake. The watermelon cake, it's beautiful. I'm gonna put some more berries around it. This is gonna be fun to drive with. I need like a box to put it in. I don't think I have. Should I put this in? I have a crate. Let's see if that fits. Wow, it fits, yay, cool. All right, I made it to my car in just one trip, not to brag, pretty impressed with myself though. So I have the cake secured, so to speak, in the bottom of the car. The good news, it's about 25 minutes to my parents, so hopefully we'll make it okay. Okay, I've made it to my favorite location on earth, the dollar store. I love the dollar store. The cake, it was touch and go there. The whole ride, it was good. And then like right when I get here, right when you get to the destination, that's when you start to slow down and things get murky, but we're okay for now. I do need to touch it up a little bit, but I have to go into the dollar store to get, I have all my mom's little Mother's Day gifts. So I just need a bag. I have a feeling I'm not gonna be the only person here doing this, getting a bag. Got a bag for Mother's Day, and in it will go gifts. So got my mom the Daily Stoic. If you are familiar with Stoicism, she recently has been studying Stoicism. This book is really, really cool because every day, you know, you read one passage a day. So what is today? Today is the 12th of May. So let's see what the passage is for today. Kindness is always the right response. And it's just a one-page passage. So this is a great book. Got her that. I got her a candle. My bag smells really good from that. Got her some herbal tea. And then the last thing I got her, every summer when we are, you know, we rent that place, we rent that cottage every summer, we love to read. And Ellen Hildebrand's last Nantucket novel is coming out June 11th. And last year we co-read her book, The 5-Star Weekend, when we were on that vacation, which was just so fun to be able to discuss that. So I pre-ordered Ellen Hildebrand's new last novel, Swan Song. That's a tongue twister. And my boyfriend has the sheet of paper that says that I pre-ordered it on Amazon. And that is the last piece of this puzzle. But I'll be at Healthy Parents in a few minutes. See you there. Hello.
How are you?
Happy Mother's Day.
Mother's Day. Oh, you look adorable.
Look how pretty you look.
Looking pretty
And your
neat.
color.
Color.
I'm good.
Good. competition we had back in the day for like the Food Network when you were little. Remember we did the food arranging?
Let's get this right over.
Fragrances. Oh, fragrant candle. Thank ya. Love it. Ooh, nice. One. Thank ya. Oh, perfect!
Yeah, so that we can read it.
Thanks.
When we go to the... There's rice and beans in there. My favorite, peppers and onions. I don't know what that is. Lettuce, salsa, and then Healthy Mummy's eggplant, which will be in her upcoming cookbook. But I'll bring in my cake. What is Healthy Mummy eating for Mother's Day?
I had an oatmeal late, so I wasn't all that hungry, so I have some leftover rice, beans, and peppers and onions.
And back home, I'm at my desk because every Sunday I have a list of things that I always get done on Sundays to sort of reset and refresh for the week. So it's like doing my finances and my banking and clearing out my email. I always make sure I'm at inbox 0 for my personal email. There's a bunch of little things that I do. I clean out the fridge every Sunday. I clean out the pantry every Sunday. I rotate the cushions. So right now I'm doing all the personal things for my Sunday reset. I just threw some sweet potatoes in the oven. I'm trying 300 for a longer period of time, 300 Fahrenheit, and for like an hour and a half. I might need to turn it up a little bit because it's already 6:30. Yeah, I threw them in like an hour ago, so they've been in there for a bit. I'm also gonna do a little workout. I work out Monday through Friday. I run every day. That's like drinking water. But when it comes to strength training, I do that Monday through Friday. When I was in Malibu last week, I missed some days, so I'm making up for it now. So I am going to be working out even though it's Sunday. So what I will do is I'll do an at-home workout. I will just do my arm workout, do a little cleaning, do my arm workout, do a little cleaning, and break it up a little bit, and then have some dinner, get to bed at a great hour, do my everything shower because it's Sunday. I always do my everything shower on Sundays and get a great night's rest for a great week ahead. I'm literally living my definition of happiness right now. I have a chamomile tea up on my screen right now. I'm watching summer book recommendations to get some good book recommendations. I just finished, this is my Kindle, I just finished Same Time Next Summer, which I thought was really cute. And I think I'm gonna start now. I'm gonna start tonight. Nora Goes Off Script. I just borrowed it from the library, but that's by the same author, Annabelle Monaghan. So that's the plan for tonight. Good morning from my office. I want to give a little office update for what's going on in here. So this is where I am usually sitting, behind these two monitors, and I have my standing desk here. Here's a live demonstration. And then let me show you what I'm looking at. I have a TV, I have my little bookcase, and then in front of me are my children. What they're sitting on right now is a placeholder. So this couch is a placeholder for, I just ordered a new couch. When you walk into my office, I have a rug that's coming. So a rug is going to be going down. There's going to be a couch that sits in front of my desk to create a divide between the office area and then if I want to sit on the couch and watch something on the TV. So I have the rug coming, the couch coming, and then I have a new chair coming for behind my desk. And then this huge wall. I've really been thinking about what I want to do with this wall. And I was thinking actually of maybe doing some sort of, I don't know, it's tough because the ceilings are so high, but I kind of want to have something behind me that says Healthy Hunnies headquarters or something along those lines. And then maybe some sort of paneling, or it could get pricey though. Like this can get very pricey because the ceilings are so high. I'm gonna think about it though. I think it's gonna look really nice once I have the rug in here to tie everything together and I get this placeholder out of the way and have a new white couch and a new white chair. I'm really looking forward to that. And I of course have my bookcase and the TV. So I have put these sweet potatoes in the oven at 250 and we're halfway through. I put them in for 3 hours. Actually, this is actually perfect timing. I'm just gonna rotate them. So I cut off the ends. I'm just gonna flip them over. But the longer they're in there, the more caramelized they'll get. This is not wanting to flip over. We'll see if it ends up cooking through though. I might have to turn up the heat because they don't seem to be going anywhere anytime soon. I'm gonna turn up the heat to 300 and then I might end up increasing it more because I'm hungry. So that's the current sweet potato sitch. I'm having a great Monday morning so far. I had 2 calls this morning that really just filled me up. The first call was with a past client of mine, and speaking to her first, it just felt like rekindling an old friendship because I feel like I know her. I've worked with her a few times before, and it reminded me of a poem that I want to read to you. I won't read the whole thing, I'll just read a little bit. It's called The Station by Robert Hastings, and here it is. Tucked away in our subconscious minds is an idyllic vision. We see ourselves on a long, long trip that almost spans the continent. We're traveling by passenger train. Uppermost in our minds is the final destination. On a certain day, at a certain hour, we will pull into the station. There will be bands playing and flags waving, and once we get there, so many wonderful dreams will come true, so many wishes will be fulfilled, and so many pieces of our lives will finally be neatly fitted together like a complete jigsaw puzzle. How relentlessly we pace the aisles, damning the minutes for loitering, waiting for the station. That is a miserable way to live when we have this idea that there's this station at the end. He says, sooner or later, we must realize that there is no one station, no one place for us to arrive at once and for all. The true joy of life is the trip. The station is only a dream. It constantly outdistances us. And the reason why I was reminded of this poem when I was speaking to this client that I've worked with a few times before is because I think of it like she's on her train, she's on her journey, and there are times that I get on the train and I make that journey a lot more, hopefully, enjoyable by improving feelings of self-efficacy and self-confidence and your ability to succeed, your ability to act in alignment with the person that you want to be. And sometimes I'm not on the train for whatever reason, but I don't like the idea of, oh, I had something and I lost it. I was at the station and then I regressed and I went backward. There's no station. Our journey, our health journey is going to be an ongoing thing for the rest of our lives. And there are going to be times when we're doing really well with it. And there are going to be times when it's more difficult. And maybe those are the times when I'm not on the train with you. But we must release the idea that this perfect life is out there at the station and I'm gonna get there one day. The second call that I had that really filled me up was with a brand new client who I'd never met before. She's been following me for a long time though, which is always so exciting when I meet somebody that's been following for a long time because I feel like now our relationship can be two-sided. You know, they know about me and they know my family and what my apartment looks like, and now I get to know them, which is so cool. But I loved the enthusiasm that she came to the call with. I've said it once and I'll say it again, whether you believe you can or you believe you can't, you are right. And she is coming in with this mentality and this attitude of, I'm doing this, I'm getting this done, I'm partnering with you, you are the expert, let's go, let's do it, let's make it happen. She's gonna be successful because she's come in with that attitude. This is very similar in business. The business that succeeds is the one that keeps showing up. I am doing this, I am stepping into the person that I want to be, and I'm doing it right now. I find that many clients will fall into this trap where they will speak in the present tense about their problems and the future tense about their solutions. This is the problem that I'm having right now, and this is who I am, and this is the problem that I live in. And in the future, when I solve it, that's what it will look like. As opposed to what we actually want to do here is shift this so that we speak about the problems in the past tense and we speak about the solutions in the future tense. Let me give you an example of this. I binge on cookies. Well, you're gonna continue to binge on cookies because all we have is the present moment and you're speaking in present tense. You're gonna continue to perpetuate that. Versus, I used to binge on cookies. Okay, now we've put that into the past. Now that's in the past chapter. And you might say, well, I binged on cookies last night, so it's not in the past. Yeah, it is. The last night is the past. You could have a cookie in your mouth right now, but if you take it out, you throw it in the garbage, you get rid of it, congratulations, that's in the past. And in this present moment, you are solving the problem. You are acting in the solution. Be focused and live in the solution. Don't live in the problem. Don't keep that in the present tense. The present is all we have. It's such a gift. We have this present moment. Do we want to pour more problems into it? Or do we want to pull those problems up, throw them into the past, take our solutions that are all at the station in the future and put those back into the present moment. Let's do that. So I'm currently sat at my desk, as the Brits would say. I'm sat here. In the US, we say I'm sitting here, but I'm sat here. I think maybe they say that in Australia too, doing a bit of work, and I like to try out different productivity methods. I am an extremely type A driven, it gets done type of person. And at the same time, I consistently will up-level myself and try new things and become even more productive and try out new methods. So I have a system that works, and I like to try new things out. Maybe there's something better. And also I can recommend things to my clients. So always learning, humbling myself and recognizing that yes, I'm extremely productive, but maybe there are other things that can make me more productive. So I am doing the MIT method today, the most important task method, which is I've established one thing that I must get done today. And that one thing that I must get done is proofreading all of the recipes for the Healthy Potlucks cookbook. Now, is this the only thing that I'm doing today? I'm doing 10 zillion other things today, like responding to all my emails, responding to all my client messages, Instagram, TikTok, my supplement meeting. I have my client calls, I have my live Q&A. I have a million other things that I'm doing, but those are all keep the lights on activities. Those are things that I must do to keep the Slim on Starch program going, to keep my business going. But the MIT method is establishing the one thing that I must do to move the needle forward. So how does this relate to you in your health journey? There are things that you do you have to do. You have to eat your healthy meals. You have to brush your teeth. You have to work out, blah, blah, blah. But what's one thing that you can do that's going to actually move the needle forward and have you establish a new routine or a new habit, get you closer to being in complete alignment with who you want to be? So for me in my business, I want to have a Healthy Potlucks cookbook for, with Memorial Day coming up. What are you going to do? What are you going to do when you have book club? What are you going to do when you have a church gathering? What are you going to do when you have a party? You have to bring something. So this is the task, the MIT, the most important task, the one thing that I have to do today in order to move the needle forward. But before I do all that, I have like a million other things to do. Right now I'm going to respond to all my emails. While I am responding to emails, I will, in the background, I'm just watching this woman talk about romance book recommendations. I love listening to people talk about books. So I just love having in the background, this is my background noise, is hearing people talk about books and recommend different books. Delivery. It is about 4:40 right now. At 5 p.m. I have my live Q&A call with my clients. So every Monday at 5 p.m. I do a live Q&A session where clients have submitted questions ahead of time that I answer, and then I also answer the live ones. It's always recorded so clients can watch back later. I've been doing this since January of 2019. So this is my 6th year. So for 5 1/3 years, I have not missed a week. So when you become a client of mine, you have like hundreds of hours of backlog if you want to watch them. So anyway, that's at 5 o'clock. And then at 5:30, I have a call with my clients, a Zoom call. And then at 6:10, I have another call with my Zoom clients. I have another Zoom call with my clients. So what I'm going to do now is get everything prepared for my dinner meal so that once the calls are over, I can shower. I've done my workout already, and I can just shower, eat, hang out, and read the book that I've been reading. I just finished Same Time Next Summer. Now I'm reading Nora Goes Off Script. I liked Same Time Last Summer better so far. But anyway, all right, so I just got these big bushels of yellow squash and zucchini. I order them, get them delivered. So I'm gonna put them in my little containers. So I have my silpat here, which had a lot of sweet potatoes on it last night. So there's some sweet potato guts on here. I have already washed the sweet potatoes. So I'm gonna bake enough for tonight and some for tomorrow. And this is just what I do. You know, I get on rotation. So I'll just bake them until I'm running low and then bake some more. So they've been washed. Now I'm gonna cut off the ends. All right, now I'm gonna put them on top of the oven. I'll put these in the oven. I'll preheat the oven during the Q&A. So right before I hop on the Q&A, I will preheat the oven to 375. And then at 5:30, I'll put them in. Now I'm gonna prep my veggies. So I've got a ton of veggies in here that were just washed. I'm gonna go ahead and chop these up, and then I'm gonna put them into my microwave steamer so that right before one of my calls starts, I can just throw it into the microwave and it'll steam while I'm on the call. All right, so it's 4:55, the Q&A is in 5 minutes. So I've got the oven preheating to 375. All my potatoes are here. So after the Q&A, I can throw those in the oven and then get on my Zoom calls. I have all of my veggies that are laid out in the steamer. So after the Q&A, I'll throw those in. And I've laid out my plate and my fork and my knife so that everything is here and ready to go. And once I close up my work day, I know that everything's all set up. I don't have to do all the slicing and dicing. I can just eat and shower and read. Hello, welcome to today's live Q&A. Question 3, what should we be looking for in real hunger cues? When do we actually start eating? Great question. So I find that there are two sort of sectors we want to look at, the physical side of hunger and the mental side of hunger. Q&A is done. Don't you love the way that the light comes in here in the afternoon? I'm obsessed. Q&A is done. I have 7 minutes to spare before my Zoom call with my clients. So I'm just gonna tie up a few things here and then get on the Zoom call. So I'm going to plan out some Instagram reels. Today I am filming my short form all day, so I say Instagram reels, but also YouTube shorts and TikTok. So I have the 5 buckets that I'm going to be doing reels about. And then in this journal, I really like to put my hand and pen to paper here. My brain seems to flow very clearly. There's something about using a screen that blocks up my creativity for certain tasks. So I'm gonna open up my journal here, and I'm gonna take these 5 buckets that I'm gonna be doing short form about, and what I wanna plot out is what I visually want it to look like on the screen. So this is kind of the teacher in me. Something that I've learned with content creation is to start with the end in mind. In the past, I would start with what topic did I want to talk about? But that's not how the user experience goes. Somebody opens up their phone and what do they see? So I want to start with what do people see when they open up their phone? This is similar to the approach that we take with food. The way you do one thing is the way you do everything. So now I'm going to consider the frames that I want people to see because I want to draw people in on beautiful, simple, minimalistic, intriguing, aesthetic wellness posts. So what does that look like? So I've sort of mapped out 3 so far and just have the visual for what I want it to look like, and then I can actually bring it to life. So up here I have little me meal prepping all of my different food prep containers. Down here, here's me at my counter with some food, and then I'm gonna be pouring my cup of tea to talk about morning rituals. This one, I'm gonna be doing sort of a yoga pose bridge, talking about meditation. And I'm gonna plan 2 more. So I've planned everything out, and for these ones, I really like the idea. I love that it's straight on and there isn't the angle. You know, this is gonna be straight on with my counter with a big backdrop to put some captions, but I was looking at this reel and I love that it's all white in the background, whereas when we go into my kitchen, if I place the camera here so that it's straight on, we have my fridge, which is silver, which I don't like. What I like about this is that the background is totally white. I guess what I could do is, I could move it over, but then there's no island right there. That's an idea. We'll have to play around and see. Put my little to-do list here at the bottom. So the first thing that I've done is I planned everything. So I can check that off the list. Check it or color it in. Now I'm gonna move on to writing the captions for all of these. I'm gonna wait to film. It's 9:08. I have a call with my clients at 11:20 and I don't want to feel rushed when I'm filming this content. So I think that what I'm gonna do now is work on all the captions, write out all the captions for these so that I can film them after my calls and I don't feel rushed. Anyone else's cats, just every time you have a pad of paper, let me just, gotta get some eyes on this, gotta get some paws on this. We have securing the perimeter over there, Captain Bear. I am in outfit number 1 and I'm gonna shoot, let's see, 3 or 4. Actually, I'm gonna shoot, no, oh shoot, I need to make some pasta. I need to make some pasta for one of these, but I'm going to shoot 4 right now at my kitchen counter, but I'm gonna change outfits. So I'm gonna start with 1 about meal prep. All right, the first reel is about food prep, so I'm just gonna be moving these around a little bit, and then I actually do have to prep some veggies because I need to eat, so we'll record that next. So I've actually just moved the angle a little bit. I originally had it straight on, but I've just tilted the camera a little bit because I want the entire backdrop on the top here, because this is where I'm gonna put text. I want that to all be white. I don't want my fridge in it. So let's see how this goes. All right, let's watch this back. Let's see how I like it. I like this. This is so much better. This is perfect. Exactly what I was looking for. I do wish that you could see what was in this bin a little bit more clearly, but that's good enough, honestly. Perfect. All right, next, gotta do a little outfit change. We'll film another. Next reel, I've got a light colored shirt on. I've been liking doing the light colors because the only thing that's gonna be dark is my hair and the text above me, but I actually need to cut up some veggies to eat for real, like I really need to eat. So I'm gonna film myself for some B-roll, and also I do need to genuinely cut these. Okay, this one better be good because this is me actually genuinely chopping up vegetables, so there's no going back here. Let's see, how did she come out? Okay, good, that looks good. Text will go up here, perfect. So according to my list, I have filmed the meal prep one, this one. Okay, I have 2 more to film before I get into some workout gear. One of them is about pasta, and thank goodness I have leftover pasta from last night, otherwise I would have to make some. So I'm gonna do a comparison between chocolate and pasta. I'll do that one now. Here I am yet again with my boyfriend's chocolate, unwrapping it and rewrapping it for my content. Each one of these is 50 calories. So I'm gonna do 100, oh shoot, I only have, okay, I'm gonna do 5 of them. No, I'm gonna do 6 of them because I wanna do 300 calories. And then I have some pasta, some leftover pasta primavera, and that is 300 calories. So I'm gonna show the even comparison here. So what is more filling? All this pasta that people say, oh, I was so bad, or this chocolate, you say, oh, I barely ate anything. Oh my gosh, I had so many carbs. I had this huge plate of pasta. I'm so bad. Oh, I barely ate anything. Same amount of calories. All right, pasta versus chocolate has been filmed. Okay, I need to do the morning rituals, and then I need to do my sort of yoga meditation one. Outfit change with a kitchen that is in shambles, because this is what filming day looks like. I have one of my favorite sets on. Love it. And pay no attention to this guy. Adios mio. Okay, so now I'm gonna film the reel about morning routines. Last one. The last one's kind of the big kahuna because I need this big white wall for it, so I gotta move my desk. It would be great if I could do this reel a little bit later, but the light is really being cast on this. But maybe I'll do it a little bit later, like again, but I definitely need to get it done now. Oh my gosh. Okay, I just recorded the last reel and it was a back bend, and I did it so many times that my back is like, whoa, but I need to eat and I need to meditate. I feel so overstimulated right now, so I definitely need to meditate and eat and come back to center, and then I have some more filming to do. Oh my goodness, it's times like these where I'm so grateful that I have the simplicity of the SOS lifestyle, the Slim on Starch lifestyle. I have my kiss meals and I don't feel overstimulated, and then, oh my goodness, what am I gonna have to eat? I have all my foods ready to go. It's in the fridge, it's prepped, and when all this chaos is ensuing around me, I have this hurricane circulating around me, I know that I can come back to center with mealtime and nourish myself. So I'm going to do my meditation, I'm gonna breathe deeply, I'm gonna do my pre-meal routines that I have in the Slim on Starch program, and I'm going to nourish myself, come back to center, do some work, and then get back into work. I'm not going to add to this chaos by eating food that doesn't agree with my body. I'm gonna nourish it. Meditation time, I even feel like I need to be somewhere a little bit darker and quieter, not out with the sunlight. So meditation time, commence. Got my meal, and of course I would prefer to eat this and then move on to my work, but unfortunately time will not allow for that today. I do have to work and eat at the same time, which I don't love to do, but this is the reality of, living a healthy lifestyle, is that we have to be able to be flexible. And although I'm not able to have a totally 100% mindful meal and I do have to do some work, it doesn't mean I'm just gonna throw everything out the window and, oh, well, F it, I'm just gonna order fast food and just eat whatever and ignore everything. Being okay with this meal being an A- in terms of mindful eating as opposed to an A+, that's what's going to allow us to be successful in the long term. You can hear Versace playing with a toy. This is the reality. So I'm gonna enjoy this, respond to my clients, and check in later. Last little bit of filming for today. I am filming 5 secrets to success on the starch solution. And I have my camera here. This is really cool. This is chalkboard roll. So I just bought this roll of chalkboard on Amazon and stuck it up here. And then I got these liquid chalk markers on Amazon, and the teacher in me is just dying. So exciting. I'll go film this video now. Today I'm sharing with you 5 secrets to maximum weight loss on the starch solution. Okay, I just filmed this video. I'm like kind of obsessed with this chalkboard roll. This is great for like grocery lists. I'm gonna make so many videos with this now, and it didn't damage my wall. I may have spoken too soon. Nope, it didn't. That's amazing. That was so fun. And now I move on. That's that. Okay. Now I gotta edit this video. Happy Friday. I just sent out the email to launch Healthy Potlucks, so hopefully you've gotten your copy of that already, but I am headed to Whole Foods. I'm going to put up a video tomorrow on Catterday for a recipe, a great recipe to serve meat eaters, to bring to a book club, to bring to a gathering, to help promote the Healthy Potlucks cookbook. And we're gonna go get those ingredients at Whole Foods now. Today's running errands outfit, my cute little tennis dress, a nice mini puffer jacket, visor, my new white sneakers. Big dilemma for today was, should I walk or should I drive? It is gorgeous out. It's 61 degrees, and that I love. However, I think I'm gonna go to the Asian market too. But the reason why I don't love driving is because I don't want to lose my parking spot. If you do city living, you know. I don't have a backup camera on my car or like a beeper of any sort. I drive a Jeep Wrangler. And Jeep Wranglers can get away with like not being the most high quality of cars. It's a 2015, but I'm gonna drive. So I'm gonna go to Whole Foods, I'm gonna go to the Asian market, and we'll get our goods. It is so beautiful out, I cannot even tell you. Hopefully it'll be warm enough for my boyfriend and I to have dinner tonight on the roof. We are back. I was not able to get a box of the sweet potatoes as I hoped. I'm not sure what language they speak at the Asian market, but what I do know is that I don't speak it, and so I was asking random workers, can I get a box? But I don't believe that we speak the same language. Sometimes when I'm there and I'm like picking it up, they see I'm getting so many potatoes, they'll offer me a box, but that was not the case today. No worries, I did pick up how many pounds? I spent $34, so I picked up 34 pounds. Okay. This is a giant box of Brussels sprouts. This entire thing is Brussels sprouts. So I'll put those away later. But what I'll do now is prepare everything. I'm gonna lay everything out for the recipe video. Wash my hands. So we've got salsa, avocado, spinach, refried beans, put all my cauliflower away, corn, fire roasted. Okay, it was warm, took off my jacket. Red lentils, tomato paste, bell peppers, onion, garlic, cilantro, and then some spices. I'm just gonna use this spice blend called Purple Haze from Spiceology. All right, I'm gonna set everything up. I think I'm gonna chop everything now. No, I'm not gonna chop everything now. I'm gonna line everything up. I think I am gonna cook the lentils ahead of time though, so we'll do that now. Okay, so I've been chatting with a new friend on Instagram in the DMs about sweet potatoes, and they've been using all these different methods. And so I wrote down one of the methods that they've been using to roast their sweet potatoes, and we are going to try this out. So I've got these puppies. They've been freshly washed. He actually said he uses toothpicks. I think it's a male. In my mind, it's a male. I'm not even sure. But I'm gonna use a fork because I don't wanna I'll have to buy toothpicks all the time. So I'm gonna poke holes, which is different. I usually cut off the ends. I was talking to Chef AJ and she said she cuts off the ends. Like years ago, she told me that. And so I always think of her whenever I cut off the ends. Sometimes I poke holes, sometimes I cut off the ends, but I'm gonna use this person's method. Okay, now they're gonna go directly into the oven. So I'm putting them in the oven. The oven is not on. They're gonna go in here, right on the oven. And they said to do, I had to calculate from Celsius, about 320. And I'm gonna set the timer for, I think it was 55 minutes. Let me check. Yes. Okay, so I'll see you in 55 minutes where we're gonna turn the oven off. Okay, it has been 55 minutes. And according to my little cheat sheet here, I'm now gonna set the timer for 20 minutes. And I'm going to turn off the oven and leave them in there. All right, it has been 20 minutes and now I'm gonna put the oven at 410 for 30 minutes. So I smelled something burning and we had a casualty. It's burning back there. So I gotta take care of that somehow. Ay, ay, ay. So apparently next I'm supposed to do another 40 minutes at 338. I'm a little worried though. I feel like these are overcooked. Like I don't want to overcook them. I think I'm just gonna leave them as is. Maybe next time, but I think I'm just gonna cut it off here. I'm just gonna leave them in there. Glimmers are little things that bring you joy, and I could keep all my sweet potatoes in this canvas bag, but this big wooden bowl brings me a lot of joy, and being able to pull my potatoes out of it brings me a lot of joy. So here's a little glimmer. I put all my potatoes in this wooden bowl because it brings me joy. I thought I'd just show that when I chop up cauliflower, I actually use the entire part of the cauliflower, so not just the florets. I also eat the rest of the cauliflower, so I'm just chopping up, the bottom bits here. I will eat those, so long as they're clean, they're totally fine to eat. They're super fibrous, so you might be like, what the heck is this? But I don't want to waste any of it, so I eat. Update, I got a rug. I'm just waiting for the couch to come in. It should be here in the next couple days. And I have this placeholder chair right now, but the new chair just came in, so I'm gonna unbox it with the help of my assistant. Within 2 seconds of putting the chair down. We've got some investigators. I knew they were gonna love this. The question is, how do I keep them from tearing it apart? I love you. If you made it to this point of the video, you are my favorite person in the world, and I'm gonna give you a little treat. You can get 15% off absolutely anything Healthy Emmie. Use the discount code watermelon. 15% off absolutely anything. Your entire order. I'll make it for your entire order. All right. And comment watermelon cake so I know who my homies are. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah.